Alright, so how you doing, boys? Hope you're doing well. Now, in today's video, the 2.5 global anniversary is finally here. Now, actually, at the point in time you're probably seeing this video, it's probably only a couple hours away. So we do have the patch notes, and boy oh boy, although they do look like fairly short patch notes in the fact that you scroll down them and it's fairly concise, there is quite a few good, quality of life updates, and there's quite a bit going on in it. It's just all in the form of text there. They don't show as many photos as I would like to, and they don't go into very good detail into some of the things. But starting off here, we do of course have a new chapter, chapter 21. Of course we'll be getting our 30 gems from the last chapter along with most of the rewards from this one. Probably get a SSR ticket as well, which is really nice. But here it is, the main juice of the update, brand new Festival King. Now, before we actually get into King, if you guys are wondering whether or not you should or shouldn't summon, I mean, there's literally no reason to hold your gems. Even if, let's say we were to have something like a collaboration, let's say we finally get the Slime rerun, this banner just has way too much value, with having King, with having Barn, with having the Lolly Merlin as well, all super top tier units. Granted, there is no Margaret on the banner, but I mean, Lolly Merlin does a great job of countering King, and Barn's still a really good unit, despite the fact that, King is entirely made to counter him. He still does a really good job. Now, King here, we do have his skills here. I might actually bring up the skills now and we can have a quick read through them. Okay, so here the boy is Guardian King, Fairy King Harlequin. Now, we are going to read over his cards and whatnot. If you guys want a brief summary of what he is literally just Sariel on crack. He is so insanely strong and just an absolute AoE god. I mean, he's pretty much good in any content in the game, whether it be has Valga, farming, PvP. He does it all. So, first card here inflicts power strike damage equal to 275% of attack on all enemy. Power strike being the main skill you need for Hazard of Valga, so much use. You'd think due to the fact he is an AoE unit as well that, he still wouldn't do any damage, but he can pretty much hit damage cap without fail. The second card here, True Spirit Spear Chestful First Form, inflicts Sever damage equal to 300% of attack on all enemies. Sever being the triple crit chance, same AoE as you would have on Sariel, and the ultimate cancels debuffs on allies and buffs on enemies. For every buff cancelled on enemy, increases damage received by 2% for one turn, inflicts damage equal to 400% of attack on all enemies, and those multipliers increase greatly with levels. So definitely the best, at least for PvP, the new best AoE ultimate in the game. I mean, just with how Margaret and Barn and all that work, using those buffs to kind of give them that survivability, removing those and increasing his own ultimate is just insane. And going over the passive, increases the hero's damage dealt to enemies when using skills by 30% for one turn, create a barrier around all allies equal to 15% of damage dealt, reduces the damage taken by 100% and increases the damage dealt by 25%. So quite a long passive. Basically just increases damage by 30% when he throws out a card and creates a small Elizabeth shield. I would say it's actually quite a bit stronger than the Elizabeth shield, just due to the fact of how much damage he does. But yeah, no, I mean, if you aren't summoning for this guy, or if you just don't think he's the best unit in the game, I'd like to hear your argument. But anyways, back to the patch notes. So yeah, that's Festival King Harlequin. Going over everything here now. Like I said before, most of this is in text form, but there's still quite a bit going on. So from the special missions, daily missions, Kimahri back once again. I swear he's... Oh no, never mind. We have the Crab Boss at the moment and the Pirimpu, but I mean, we pretty much see Kimahri and the Croc Shell raid 24/7 in this game. But we will be having our daily Fort Solgras thing where you kind of verse the one mushroom and get your daily rewards. Special power up bonus, which, like I said, they don't really go into an awful lot of detail in most of these things, so not too sure what that is as of yet. Free daily auto clear tickets, one step evolution. You see this as well, one step evolution support bonus. I'm thinking this might be one of the from what it sounds like, one of these, but once again, we're not totally sure. King upgrade materials, I'm guessing that's going to be some the trading R pendants for hammers and whatnot. Hero on hands, all this stuff is really nice. The salvage super and ultra success rate is really helpful as well. May have not been running out of those awakening stones, so definitely going to use that quite a bit. Fighting festival rewards, as you can see, yeah. Special rule event, I'm guessing this, not this week, but next week, this is when we're going to be getting the, what's the word I'm looking for? The same name update in PvP. Super excited to try. I mean, we haven't had anything like that in Grand Cross ever. I mean, the closest thing I'd say we've had is the 4v4 PvP, but once again, this is like such a cool update. Battle events, I mean, we get these all the time. New costumes, so they have kind of changed the style and format which they do these, basically giving these like subheadings for each of the, you know, kind of things that are happening in the update. So we are getting the Fairy King costumes. They say True Seeker Merlin costumes here as well, which I'm not totally sure. I don't believe True Seeker Merlin has gotten any like exclusive costumes. I do believe she just has the same set as she always had that you can just kind of purchase for gems. But Ten Commandment Legends, once again, not totally sure what that is. The Black Flame costumes is the ones for all the sins where they have like the Dark Knight kind of outfit, but yeah, not totally sure what's going on there. New bundles as well. Nothing we can really see and like check if it's worth purchasing upon the patch notes. Discount Diamond bundle, these are usually really good value. The Hasvalga Raid bundle, I'm guessing that's just going to be some of the like Holy Relic stuff. And Enhancement Boost Selection bundle, I'm guessing that's going to be one of the ones where, you know, you spend like the $60 or so and you get to pick what you want. And yeah, a bunch of other stuff. They're also changing the monthly subscription bundle, which once again, they haven't shown us what it actually is changed to. So, I mean, unless you have the JP version, you can actually have a look in their store. Not too sure there. System updates. Now, there is quite a few good things in here. Once again, you can like, you know, pause the video and go over all. Basically, adding the reset option to the Tower of Trials. I mean, we haven't had a new Tower of Trials stage in like easily over a month now, so being able to like go through and re-get all those rewards is super, super nice. Adding a new Fuse Awakening material section to the, I thought this would just be added to the King Exchange materials section, but apparently it's not. It says it's required 6,000 points here, which once again, we can't really tell any of the value of any of these items, so hard to tell whether or not this will actually be like super useful or whether it'll just be like another wasted mechanical. So down here, basically just changing the Hawk shop missions. I did actually have a quick read through these before this video, and not like a single one of these is bad. Usually some of these ones, like the talking to heroes, like acquire affection from clearing tables, all that stuff is usually kind of tedious, especially since you can only do it once a day and it's not something you usually remember about. These are all really good changes in terms of like the ease and stuff you actually do whilst playing the game. So really, really nice change there. Adding the what's not Hasvalga, adding the, let's just say the level 90 demon raid food to the game, which has honestly been a long, long time coming. You thought they would have done that like a week after its launch or something. 2 new Holy Relics. The Roxy doesn't even have a Holy Relic effect, so just literally increases her stats, which I thought was a bit weird. Status: if a critical strike occurs from the hero skill used against an enemy, the hero's attack increased by 15%. One thing about this one is it doesn't actually require any of those blue stones, so quite an easy one to get, almost like a free-to-play relic in a sense. I'll definitely do a video on that. It's a fairly easy one to obtain. New artifact set as well, increased fairies. Once again, another one of those like brawl restricted ones. I do believe we also got one of these for the Archangels. Not a crazy amount of use. I mean, you're only going to be seeing it in brawl, which, I mean, unless you actually watch the brawl matches, you're probably not going to see an awful. I mean, you'll kind of just put it on and hope it does good. More changes to the hidden potential system, basically just making it easier to understand what the hell's happening. So that's really nice. Once again, more quality of life changes, making it so you can just get all your Varniel in the one go, and so you can open multiple packs in the one go. Really nice. Chapter rewards. I'm guessing this is just changing how it looks. A full list of rewards can be checked per chapter. Oh, okay, so yeah. Once again, really nice changes. I'm just changing the animation on the equipment bonus. More stuff there. I mean, once again, you know, you can pause the video here if you're wanting to have a look at it. It's nothing too crazy. I mean, we also having the Miguel and Merlin added to the, you know, average draw. And then with that, we also just have the ending events. So quite a lot here. I did kind of rush through it. I'm actually recording this video super, super late. So my bad about that one. It's super early in the morning. I woke up and literally started recording this one. But that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.